Well, hello. My name is Jonathan, and I am an idiot who's trying to pretend to be a YouTuber. Um, I have borderline personality disorder, bipolar 2, and a very fun thing called the MTHFR double mutation gene, whatever the hell. Look it up. It's a fun one. So, I guess for new people, I'm supposed to introduce myself and stuff. I'm still trying to figure this out. I last video, this was making too much noise. So I'm trying to sit a little bit farther away. I've got a blanket behind me, so I'm not sitting like this. And yeah. And I have 32 minutes until my timer goes off because I'm cooking dinner. So yeah. Amberlynn uploaded a video today saying she was shutting down. Look at me. I took notes and I don't even remember what the fuck she called it. Shutting down mentally and sharing emotional childhood photos vlog. I'm going to take out my notes. So the first thing she says is that she's trying not to rot in bed. And okay, good. That's a good goal, you know. Then she talks about the fact that she cut her hair. And I'm just like, why would you do this? I cut my own hair. But men's hair is very different. Oh, can you see this? I put a racing stripe in my hair for no goddamn reason. A little bit of peroxide turns my hair blonde. And people are like, it's orange now. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I have a feeling that her cutting her own hair is not good. I've heard other people talk about how that's not good for you. Which, to be fair, you know, either she's being cheap or it's actually depression. Because I am having trouble believing some of the things she says in this video. And then she brings us into her storage area. Like, why? Like, I don't want to put my Christmas things away, but I'm going to. And, like, she has this put upon voice, which I should play for you.
So as much as I don't want to, because I'm still like down in the dumps, I'm going to walk all the way to storage and I'm going to put my Christmas stuff in there.
And it just, as soon as she gets there, she's like, oh, ha, 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 all happy and cheery. And it's like I feel like she's trying to pretend to be sad, and it's making me crazy. I just kicked the table. Stop it. I talk with my hands way too much. As she's coming back, she's in this very echoey hallway, and she's like, Twinkie made a friend, blah, 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 all this other shit. My first thought was, you know, your audience fucking loves Twinkie. If they saw Twinkie playing with another dog, you know, that would be content that they would be there for.
I think Twinkie might have made a little doggo friend, by the way, before I came in here. I took her out, and I think we have a new neighbor, because I've never seen that dog before, but it was so sweet.
Nope. No video. Like, I understand that she's not walking Twinkie, and there's probably no way she is. And if she did, like, that would be content people would want to probably watch. Is her walking Twinkie, taking Twinkie places, like letting, I don't know. Just those are my thoughts. Not gonna happen. And then she says she's going to the mailroom because she's getting packages. And I was just like, okay. And then we see her and she's like, it's January 23rd. It's the next day. And it feels like it doesn't feel real. So my little conspiracy is it was still the 22nd.
Hi guys, so it is January 23rd, so it is the next day, and I did stop filming yesterday.
Then she talks about boring ass perfume. She got some very boring Valentine's Day wooden hearts. We don't need to see your little tchotchkes, you know? So then she's talking about her cleaning being therapeutic and blah, blah, this other stuff. I don't think she actually means cleaning. I think she means organizing. And this is the sense of, like, for me, when I feel, like, really out of control, organizing makes me feel better, okay? And this is actually kind of like a trope. And this isn't everybody, but there's a thing where, like, women will just immediately like rearrange all the furniture in their house, and it's because they feel out of control. And the furniture is something they can control. Okay? Yes, men do it too. Sue me. Then she tells us about a book. All right, I read this book. It was good. The plot, or the twist surprised me. Blah blah blah. Doesn't tell us anything about it. What was the book about? Like, what did you enjoy in the book? Like, could you relate to the character? Like anything. Just give us a detail. Nope. And then she said she's halfway through the next one. And all I can think about is somehow it came out that it was a lie that she read so many amount of books last year or something, and she said she didn't even read any. And it's like, okay. So how are we supposed to believe that she's reading books now? You know? So then she makes some weird waffling comment about how she's not sure if she wants to talk about this, but it's a big topic in the community, blah, 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 all this other shit. It's her mental health. It's like you get excited because you're like, what is she going to say?
So, a second thing is, I didn't really know if I wanted to talk about this because it is such like a heavy topic in the community, but I have been struggling really hard with my mental health and I have been vocalizing that. So I figured why not also mention this, but I do have a scheduled consultation with a therapist. It is someone who specializes in BPD and CTPSD.
It's not exciting. And then, she talks about how she's feeling like she's shutting down mentally and all this other stuff. I have not, the vlog is only what she wants to show us. All right, she says that all the fucking time. All right. The thing is, she does not look sad. She does not look depressed. I'm mad because she talked about her stupid consultation that's coming up. And then she says, oh, well, I have BPD and CPTSD. Who diagnosed you with that, Amberlynn? Who? CPTSD, complex post-traumatic stress disorder, is not in the DSM yet. So, also, when did you go see a psychologist or a psychiatrist since 2, 3, 4 years ago or whenever you supposedly got diagnosed with BPD? By the way, I do think she has BPD and or NPD. I am not saying she doesn't. It's just the fucking things she says are annoying. Okay? She's doing that weird thing where she's like, I'm going to tell you something real serious, but I'm going to smile. I don't know if it's just me, because other people have mentioned this, but she looks pleased, like a cat that's about to eat something. I don't know, I'm talking about the fucking cartoon thing, the cat that ate the canary. My brain is dead. So I was annoyed that for 2 seconds she talks about feeling mentally shut down. It's in the title, but she barely talks about it. She's just like, oh, I just want to rot. I just wanted this. I wanted that. And then she says she feels the weight of the world on her shoulders. And I just... Can you fucking, what weight, Amberlynn? What responsibilities do you have that the weight of the world is on your shoulders? Okay? I have a house that I can't afford to fucking fix. My microwave decided to die the other day. All right? I paid $400 for that bitch, and I don't know what I'm going to do now. I am terrified that a pipe or something or anything else in this house is going to break. And I actually cry all the time to my boyfriend because I tell him I can't handle this. I just want to sell it and fucking disappear and just be gone. What weight is on your shoulders, Amberlynn? What fucking weight? All you have to do is get up and make YouTube videos. Emily broke up with you. Let's be real, her name is fucking Emily. Yeah, breakups suck. But the way that you're just... I didn't think I was going to go into all this. The thing that bothered me, though, is the weight of the world. The only responsibility she really has is to her pets and to make YouTube videos. And the thing is that I wrote in my notes, it's she probably means that she's feeling overwhelmed. And I don't know. I feel really bad that I'm currently not working and my boyfriend is, and I'm afraid to go back. I get jobs and I keep them for a little bit, and then something bad happens, and it just. My point is that I sit at home kind of like she does, and it just. I don't want to fucking be that loser. It just. It just feels like she's so. She's in this position where, like, she could do good things with her channel. She could fucking. If she would just get her head out of her ass, you know? I'm sorry, I'm derailing this with all my stupid stories and problems. Then she says that she feels a sense of depression. I'm reminded of a sonnet by Karina Kaboom. Amberlynn chooses her words very carefully. So she didn't say, I feel depressed. She didn't say, I feel very depressed. She says, I feel a sense of depression. Thank you, Light. Alright, what else is going to go wrong now? What was I talking about? Motherfucker. Oh, I was talking about how she didn't even say she was depressed. She says she feels a sense of depression. That is a qualifier. I don't believe... I don't know. This is fucking weird, okay? In the last video, she looked genuinely upset, okay? Maybe she wants the audience to think she's more upset about the breakup than she is. I don't fucking know. But she's just coming across like she just wants you to think she's sad, which is the thing that she farms for sympathy. After all this, she comes back the next day and says she's going to clean and blah, 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 and all this other shit, and she's got her mop behind her. But she says something along the lines of, I'm not going to talk about my mental health in my videos anymore.
I'm telling you, my mental health is shit. And every single day I expect to wake up and feel better, but it's not happening. Being productive does send off some endorphins for me, so it does help. But like, I just feel this sense of just straight up depression. And there's just a lot going on, and I don't want to keep yapping about it. I kind of just want to move on from that. Like when it comes to like talking about it in my videos, of course, I'll take care of it privately because it's not good to just like completely ignore your mental health.
So this is me being a conspiracy theorist. I think that means she is not going to talk about the consultation. And I think that means she's not going. So in the span of a day or however long or whatever the fuck, I think she decided not to go. She shows a bunch of pictures from that her mother gave her in an album. That is very sweet that her mother gave it to her. I don't know how I feel about her showing them to her audience. I feel that she should have scanned them or something, or at least taken pictures with her phone and put them on the screen and then talked about it. Because, hello, I'm editing this video, and I hate it. My point here was that she could have blurred out the faces of people who she did not get consent to show on her YouTube channel. She's talking about one of her brothers, James, that apparently got named Austin later, and she spoke to him, and he said it was okay to show these pictures. What about Jonathan? What about your dad? What about anybody else in those pictures? Did they consent? And then she shows you a picture of a doorway, and she's like, this is where the incident with the crib and the curtain... Why did she say curtain? Wasn't it supposed to be blinds? You don't pull on a curtain, you pull on blinds. I don't know.
So this was actually the curtain in the living room because that's the only place where we had room for the crib. So Jonathan's crib used to be right here, and this is actually where the curtain on the string wrapped around his neck, and I saved his life.
Another really annoying thing is she shows a picture of herself and she's like, I was a very good kid Even with everything, I was such a good kid.
And I was a good kid, I'm not gonna lie to you. That is one thing that I had going for me, is even through it all, I was a really good kid.
The first thing that pops into my head, like she might have meant when she was younger and all this other shit, her grandmother kicked her out when she was 18, and that's why she had to go ruin Casey's life. So, were you? I don't know. It's just the narcissism thing. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't know. I don't really have anything else to say. Hopefully, when I edit this all together, because I do plan on putting her clips in here, it'll be okay. I'm sorry if I'm not super up on comments and stuff. I'm so confused because it used to notify me when people left comments, but now it doesn't always. So I don't know. I'm gonna really try to keep doing this. I don't know how that's gonna work, what's gonna happen, but thank you for watching, and I guess I'll see you in 2 days.